8 best tips to promote your MLM business for free. Stay tuned. Hey, it's Reggie, Prospering Dad TV, Motivation, Mindset, Marketing. I want to welcome you back to the channel. If you're brand new, I want you to go right here, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. So as I upload new content to help you with your business, you will be the first to know. 8 best tips to promote your MLM business for free. Whether it's MLM, whether it's direct sales, whether it's affiliate marketing, these strategies are going to help you get the best results possible on social media. But before I dive in, I want you to be sure that you stay to the end, and because I have some free content, some free information that I want to share with you, but you got to stay to the end to get that information. So let's dive in. One of the things that we need to understand is as we build our audience, we want to be able to connect with them in a way where we're building a relationship and building a rapport. So it's very important and very vital that we offer them something that is of interest, that serves them and their needs as we find them on social media. So the first tip I want to share with you right now is you have to know your audience. You have to be clear about who your market is. After all, if you had steak, let's say you were serving steak, right? You wouldn't serve a steak to a vegan, or you wouldn't serve a steak to a vegetarian. They don't eat meat. So you want to make sure that your information, your message, your product, service, or opportunity is in front of the right people. And you need to know your market. How do we find our market? Well, it's incumbent upon you to first and foremost to be thorough about what your product, service, or opportunity is. And by doing that, that means that you're going to take a little time, do some research, go into your back office, maybe ask questions, network with some people, plug into whatever information that's available with that particular company, and really do your homework and get down to the nuts and bolts of knowing what your product is. Once you're clear about what your product is, then you can better serve your market. It makes it a whole lot easier to identify who your market is and who you should be talking to. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. If you're talking to everyone, you're talking to nobody. So there's a specific niche of people that are looking for you and what it is that you have to offer. So tip number 1, you need to know who your market is. Tip number 2, with every company, there has to be some type of strategy. Some type of strategy that goes along with whatever the product, service, or opportunity is. So you want to develop a strategy on how you are going to deliver the message. How are you going to present this product, service, or opportunity to your audience? A lot of people join the network marketing industry, but they don't take the time to figure out a strategy. Now, when I say a strategy, that incorporates what platform are you going to market on? What groups are you going to market in? What type of delivery system are you going to use? Are you going to use capture pages? Are you going to use some to build a mailing list? Are you going to give out samples? What strategy are you going to use? The best tip that I can give you here, in addition, is see who is doing well in that industry or in that niche or in your company, and examine what it is that they're doing to get that type of success. But tip number 2, you definitely want to develop a strategy to build your business, okay? If you don't know where you're going, it's going to be very difficult to get there. Tip number 3, focus on quality over quantity when you create a post. When we create posts, a lot of people think that by basically spamming your information, spamming links, and copying what everybody else is doing in your company and just sharing images, that is the way to create a quality post. What you really want to do is you want to take time. Again, after you understand who your audience is, then and you identify what their pain point is and what they're looking for, you can use what's called attraction marketing. If you want to know more about attraction marketing, I want you to go down in the description. I have some links there that will help you to understand attraction marketing and how to generate 10 to 50 leads per day and have people come to you as opposed to you having to hunt them down. But your post should create curiosity. You don't want to talk about your company or the products or show images that have prices or anything like that, because particularly if you're on Facebook, if you do that on Facebook, they're not going to show your post to anybody. Also, if you're in groups and you're posting like that, you run the risk of being thrown into Facebook jail because it goes against community policy, as it were, for Facebook. So you want to create quality posts. It's not about how many, it's about the product that you're showing in terms of the post, giving real value, right? And we're going to touch on that. But you want to create curiosity and give something that's going to solve a problem for the person that is coming in contact with your post. So it's quality over quantity. Tip number 4 is you want to create real value, as I just alluded to. When you create real value, you do that by finding out what it is that your audience wants and giving it to them. It's not about how you feel. It's not about what you think they should have. It's about finding out what they want and giving them that. When you do that and you give them value where they learn something, because it's more important that you talk about the benefits than it is that you talk about the product itself. So you want to demonstrate what the benefits of doing business with you is. That when that person walks away from your content, they should feel a certain sort of way, like if they don't do business with you, they're missing out on something. But you want to give value. You don't want to just pitch, sell. Because think about it. People buy from people who they know, like, and trust. And people love to buy and they hate to be sold. Think about yourself. You don't, when you walk into a Target or a major store and you go into that store, when somebody comes up to you and say, "May I help you?" They're doing their job, but your first response is, "No, I'm just looking." The reason why that is because you think subconsciously that person wants to sell you something. So have that same mindset when you approach your customers and prospects, that they want to buy. If they reached out to you, particularly on a post, raised their hand and want more information, they're interested in buying, but you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to talk yourself out of the sale. All right. So you want to create real value and then point them into a direction. If you have tools in your business, you want to, make that contact and let the tool in your business via video or whatever it is that you have to do the work for you. Talk less, get greater results, right? So you want to create value, real value that your potential prospect or client can hook into and really move forward in getting to where you want them to go. Tip number 5, follow high profile people. People generally that are in your niche. If you're in health and wellness, you want to find somebody that's really doing really well, like Todd and Nadia Melton, are great leaders in the health and wellness space. There are other people in the health and wellness space, particularly if you're doing something like that has products like diet shakes or teas, things like that. You want to find somebody in that niche, possibly in your company, that's doing really well, and you want to follow those people. I mean, follow them on social media. You may, send them a friend request if you can. If not, you can. If they're on Facebook, you can follow them. So when they're posting, you can go and you can set in Facebook. You can hit the drop down button, and when you follow them, you can say see first. So whenever they post, you can see what they're posting, or join whatever groups that they're in. But make sure that you're following somebody that is a high profile person that's having the type of success that you want to have in your business. It's key. When I learned this years ago, it made things so much better. And when you go there and you start following them and you start engaging with them and they start becoming familiar with you, you never know. A door might open to you that otherwise wouldn't if you were not following them. So you want to follow high profile people in your niche to follow what they're doing, and you can model after what they're doing and implement it into your own business. Tip number 6. When you do follow people, or if you're following, you're in a group that's in your niche, you want to make sure that you comment, share information, and like content often. I'm involved with an affiliate opportunity. If you want to know more about it, that helps me learn more about marketing. You can go to the description. I have links there that will help you learn about this particular company that is just, it's been out there for 10 years, and many of the top earners that you see in the industry today have come through the doors of this particular program. And if you want to know more about this affiliate marketing opportunity, go to the description. There's links there where you can find out more. But oftentimes they do Wednesday, Monday through Friday, they do a wake-up call, and I generally share that on my business page, or share it on my profile. Or on Wednesdays they do webinars, and when they stream live, I generally share those things, and I comment. And some of the top leaders in the industry that's come through this company, I've built relationships because I have commented on their post, commented on their post, shared their post, and liked their post often. So even if it's other people, see, I want you to understand, you're not in competition with anyone other than the person that you were yesterday. That's the only person that you're in competition with. So don't look at other people as competitors. There's plenty of abundance to go around. Don't worry about there not being enough, and that whole rivalry thing that I've seen in MLMs. You know, if you're on my team, don't talk to them. That's all nonsense. We're all entrepreneurs. We all learn from one another, and we need to communicate. So if you see a good post, comment on the post. You know, if it's really good content that you think it might help your audience, share the post, you know, on your wall or on your business page or in a group, and make sure that you like people's content if it's good content often. Tip number 7, leverage the power of influencers. Leverage the power of influencers. Now, this is very important. What is an influencer? Influencers can be a brand, or it can be a person. Okay, so let's say, for example, if you are in health and wellness, and someone in your company is an influencer, like Todd Nadia Melton, or that's the name that comes to mind right now, like Todd Nadia Melton. I'm familiar with the company that they're involved with, and they are big influencers. You can find them on YouTube, you can find them on Facebook, you can find them on social media. How do you leverage the power of an influencer? You can leverage the power by, again, liking their comments. By, if you're in the same company, right, you could, if they put out video content or some good tips about how to get better results in your business, or if they're sharing content about the results that people are getting from a product, right, that's in the company, you could post that stuff to your own Facebook page. And that's how you can leverage it, because your audience is going to look at it like, hey, you got some kind of relationship there, and if you're connected with those people and they're getting these type of results, which are the results that I want to get, then I want to be connected with you. So you can leverage a brand, you can leverage a person, but you want to leverage the power of an influencer to help you promote your business on social media. It's a great tool. I do it all the time. I've built some real relationships with some top influential people in the industry, and that's how I utilize their power and leverage it for my benefit in my business. Tip number 8. This should be relatively obvious to you, but network. It's called network marketing for a reason. And I understand how it is, because many of us come into the industry, and some of the way that some of these companies have it set up, they make it seem like you're in it by yourself, and you're getting on the calls, and you're going to the conventions and the conferences and things like that. But network marketing, business in and of itself, is a team effort. So you want to network with as many people as possible. Why is that? So you can get ideas, so you can be inspired, so you can bounce ideas off people so you can learn something. Somebody might know something in terms of how to shoot videos that you don't know, and you can learn from them. Or you might bring something to the table. You might be able to write great content, and somebody might need help with that. So then you can partner up with people and you can work together. And trust me, when you work with more people, that's called developing and creating a mastermind. And when you create a strong mastermind, it's like if you have a single battery, right? If you have a single battery, that battery does have energy in it. But when you attach other batteries to it, then the energy output becomes stronger. So I network all the time. I make sure that I surround myself with successful people, people who are like-minded, who are going in the same direction that I'm going in, and, are very encouraging and uplifting, and not afraid to, when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, to say, hey Reg, listen, you need to get back on track. Those are the type of people that you really want to be around. So network. So the important thing is utilizing and implementing these 8 tips can help you promote your business online for free. And I use these strategies. I continue to learn them. I continue to learn more and continue to improve on them each and every day. And you'll get great value if you put them into action. So I want you to check out right here at the top, somewhere at the top here. I want you to check out my Prospering Dad TV playlist for more videos just like this. If you got value out of today, I want you to drop something in the comments. Let me know what you thought about today's video. Be sure to like this video and share this video because somebody on your team needs this information today. But be sure to, it's right here somewhere, be sure to go to my playlist and like any video that you watch there. Make sure that you leave a comment. But to get more information about how to build your business for free online or how to recruit, go to the playlist above and make sure that you plug in and get more information. So that's all I have right now. I hope that you got tremendous value. Again, leave me a comment below and I will see you on my next video.